Imagine being so good at fails that some science enthusiast YouTuber can make 16 compilations of all those fails using your content. That is what happens when flat earthers make videos. Welcome to Flat Earth Fail Compilation 16. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we begin today, I just want to give a big shout out to the sponsors of today's video, DataCamp. Understanding and analysing data is critical, no matter what industry or field you are in. With DataCamp, you can learn data science today and apply that tomorrow. You can acquire skills faster with over 300 courses and interactive learning experiences, which combine video classes with practical exercises and skills assessments to help guide you. The videos are bite-sized and will fit in with your schedule, and the mobile version allows you to learn from anywhere. A DataCamp subscription starts from only $25 per month for unlimited access to all their courses. But you guys can sign up with the link in the description to get the first chapter of any course you want for free. Right, back to today's Flat Earth Fail compilation, and we start with legendary moon man himself, Mikey Smith, who seems to have found Mars as well.
Hey guys, I just wanted to record this. Supposedly Mars is supposed to be going behind the moon.
Oh, Mikey, you're so good with that camera.
Once this focuses, you can see two dots. On the inner edge of the crest.
Crescent, Mikey, but nice try. Officially it's known as the Terminator, but hey ho.
I don't know what this is, but I think that might be Mars. It is Mars. It's twinkling.
Of course, that isn't Mars, and if you knew anything about the night sky, you'd know that planets don't twinkle. What you are looking at there, Mikey, are the peaks of some craters, which are just high enough to still be illuminated by the sun, even though the lower land surrounding it is not. He really doesn't like to focus, does he?
I don't know if anybody else is getting this. But yeah, Mars is right there in the middle.
Except it's not even close. Next up is the globe hero himself, Mr. Ranty Flat Earth, who is back yet again proving the globe. Away you go, Ranty.
Okay, so this video was sent to me by Brian Shuker, and he gave me the details of the observation. His coordinates can be found in the description below. His observer height, including tripod, was approximately 22 meters. From Formby in the UK, he started off looking at the Douglas complex seen here, which should be partially hidden by 17.5 meters of Earth curve. But to my eye, it is quite clear that we are seeing all the way down to the base. In other words, it looks flat, at least to me.
Are you blind, Ranty? You can barely see the legs on that main complex. I wonder where they are.
Now, if anyone disagrees, I am sure you will let me know in the comments section below. So I could stop there, but there is more. Brian pans around looking at the Gwinty Moore wind turbine field. Now, you can count with me if you like, but when we get to wind turbine 59, also known as G5Q, we can see some land behind that turbine. Using Google Earth, I am able to plot a line of sight and come to a hill called Mindy Fodden.
Ranty seems to think that he's onto something here. I wonder if it's going to be groundbreaking.
The hill has an elevation of 178 metres at its high point. However, the area directly behind this turbine is 151 metres in elevation. The distance to the turbine is 37.4 kilometres and the hill is 83.4 kilometres. Now, the height of the hub for the Gwyntimore turbines is 98 metres, and the hidden at this distance on a globe would be 33.5 metres, or roughly 1/3 of the height of the hub.
But there is some of that wind turbine missing. About 1/3. Is Ranty serious here?
Anyway, now to the hill. There should be a whopping 545 metres of drop on a globe to that hill. That is a colossal 348 metres of hidden, according to the globe maths. If we gave the globe enthusiast refraction, then there would still be 286 metres of hidden.
What do you mean, if you gave us refraction? You mean the thing that actually exists? Also, take note of this bit. Not accurate for observations over water very close to the horizon. That means the refraction could be more or less than that value.
In other words, even using bendy maths and superlooming refraction, that hill would still be 135 metres below the horizon.
Oh, well, you seem to have us here, Ranty. Or do you? It appears that Ranty has got almost everything wrong about this. Take a look at this clip from Arctic Reflections, who does a thorough debunking of Ranty's video.
This is the location of the turbine in the video according to Ranty. But have a close look in the background. This tower is a navigation aid and it's important in this debunk of Ranty's claims. This is a chart of Liverpool Bay. Down at right you have Liverpool. Up here he was filming from, according to Ranty. Here you have the wind farm and the tower that he tells it. You see, this is the tower that's in the background, not up here.
So he's got the wrong turbine, no surprise there, but let's continue and watch more of Ranty's downfall.
So, the angle to the windmill is another than the one Ranty tells us. Because the angle is different, it's not the mountain that Ranty tells us it is. What can it be? Let's have a look. If you use the coordinates in Ranty's description and draw a line over the tower, it will look like this. And if you use a topographic map and draw a similar line, you will see that it points ahead to mountains which are up to 1,000 meters high.
Well, there you go. Amazing work, Arctic Reflections. Thank you very much for that. Everyone else, check out his channel. The link is in the description. So, Ranty once again proves the globe because the only land we can see in this observation is land that's over 1,000 meters in elevation. Well done, Ranty. Fail for him, win for us. Right, moving on, we have a channel called Conspiracy Shay, who thinks that we can't travel west. Interesting. Away you go, Shay.
A lot of you are saying we can fly from Hawaii and go west and end up in Japan, which is in the east. Hawaii is in the west, Japan is in the east, so that means that we are either living on a spinning ball or a circle, like the Gleason's map shows.
I'm pretty sure that on the Gleasons, the journey would be more towards the north than sort of south.
Flying from here to there. Now let's look at an actual flight, which I have pulled up on my phone. Here is a flight. If I leave Wednesday, September 9th, I'm going to Honolulu, Hawaii. Or I'm going from Honolulu, Hawaii to Tokyo. And it's going to take 23 hours and 8 minutes to get there. 23 hours and 8 minutes. And then on the way home, it goes a little faster, and it's because of the wind, but it's going to take 18 hours and 24 minutes. And there will be one stop. The stop is in LAX. And that is right here. So if I'm going to Japan from Hawaii, why am I going from here to go back over here? Why would I do that?
I'll tell you why. Because Delta Airlines is a US airline, and typically airlines stop in their own country on longer flights. Oh, look at this. Japan Airways has a direct flight from Honolulu to Tokyo. That really wasn't hard to find.
Now let me show you the navigational map and the military grid map. And this doesn't have to be perfect, because what the most important thing is to know the north is north, south is south, west is west, east is east, and the earth has ends. The earth has 4 ends. And we're divided in 4 different sections. So let's see. We're going from, where's Hawaii? Hawaii Islands. And then we're traveling here. And then we're going to Japan. 24 hours. Like a full day apart. Doesn't that make more sense? Or do we go through a time warp when we go west and end up on the east? You people that say that I'm doing a Pac-Man theory, you're actually doing the Pac-Man theory, because you're basically saying, if I keep traveling in this direction, I'm gonna magically end up in this direction.
Yes, that's what happens on the globe, and yes, you pass the international date line on the way. So what?
But it doesn't happen. It does not. You can't go out of this area that way and end up over here, because we're not on a ball and we don't live in a circle. North, south, east, and west, right here on this compass, 4 different directions. And if you put the earth under that, it should be a match.
Wait a minute. Shay thinks that the earth is literally a flat rectangle. Amazing. Just amazing. I think we can leave that one there, can't we? Finally, on this month's Flat Earth Friday, we have, oh, it's Mikey Smith again. We've got like a Mikey Smith Flat Earth Fail sandwich thing going on. Come on then, Mikey. What have you got this time?
Hey folks, I'm trying to do a few experiments, which obviously doesn't work, because as we know how the eclipse works.
This doesn't look good straight away, does it?
This is going to be the moon, this cap.
Okay, so a cylinder is going to be the moon. Not a complete mess already. Hey, Mikey.
The spray bottle. Now I've got the sun way over there. Almost looks like the sun. Pretty cool. So I know it's probably not as far as the sun supposed to be, but my apartment is not like 100 miles long, so I can't put it far away.
Ah, he has some concept of scale then.
But as the Globies believe that there is like this 70-mile moon, because it has to be 70 miles.
No, we don't think there is a 70-mile moon. I think you're referring to the shadow, aren't you?
In order to produce a 70-mile wide shadow. So the only know-how of getting this to become a small dot on the supposed spinning ball Earth, if I put this really, really close, I can't put it far away from the Earth.
Not going to help that your moon is a cap.
It has to be very close, as you will see. If I have to move the phone, I'll move the phone. But I'm putting the moon in front of the sun, and now look at how close I have to get it in order to be just a dot on that Earth. Like, it has to be like literally right up to it in order to be a dot. And the further I go away, watch how huge that dot becomes. It's almost a quarter of the Earth by the time I get just a few feet away from the Earth.
Oh my days, the sun isn't a torch, the moon is not a cylindrical cap, and your room isn't the solar system. How do they get away with this rubbish? Here is a proper solar eclipse model done right by Delboy 1967. Take a look at this.
As it comes across. Up there. There we go. So right now we can see the moon's penumbra, the umbra now hitting right at 10 AM, coming right down there. So we'll now continue. Let's see. Rotate to 11 AM. It's another 15 degrees there.
Well, there we go, another beautiful collection of fails from the flat earthers. They never fail to impress, do they? Right, that's about it for today, everyone, for this week's Flat Earth Friday. Just enough time to once again thank DataCamp for sponsoring the video today. Remember, check out the link in the description to get the first chapter of your first course absolutely free. If you enjoyed it today, then I would really appreciate if you would consider subscribing and liking the video as well. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great weekend, and I'll see you all Tuesday with a hopefully better completed set. See you all then. Bye.